KC with the Malachis. I'm taking it out, yo, I'm making it free. I got my box on the rainbow. Get a note from the union for me to show up and pay my quarterly dues so they can give me the Unison news. On the gig last night, I was due a bill, but they gave me a 20. Said the check is in the mail. I walk across the park, the Soldier Memorial, thinking about how to make my pockets full. What the thinker thinks, the prover proves. Been the last quarters over this groove. I'm gonna find $100 on. I'm gonna find $100 on the ground. I'm gonna find $100 on the ground. I'm gonna find $100 on the ground. I'm gonna find $100 on the. I'm gonna find $100. I'm gonna find $100 on the. I'm gonna find.
Well, we're back, and that song is called $100 on the Ground.
Yes.
Now, I have a song, my favorite money song is I Need a Dollar by Aloe Black, but I think my new one is $100 on the ground because I'd much rather find $100 than $1.
I should have called it, I'm going to find $1,000 on the ground.
Well, you can change it every year.
Yeah, because $100 back in the 90s when I wrote this, it was like, all right, $100 could go a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you wrote this because you were a poor, starving artist and you in angst.
Yeah, you know, my band that I toured with called Billy Goat for like 5 years. Yeah, 7 years. We broke up that summer and I ended up in Seattle, broke and destitute and living on my friends' couches. I was playing with Critters Buggin' and doing gigs with my pal Skerrick and Brad Hauser and Matt Chamberlain every now and then, but Matt had gigs. He was like playing with Bowie and Tori Amos and all kinds of people, so we didn't play much. So I was working a day job, and I can remember thinking like, wow, I'm a spoiled musician. I get paid money at the end of every gig, but when you don't have gigs and you go back to working for, you know, minimum wage, which was what I was qualified as a 30-year-old, which was like $7.85 an hour or whatever. You know, you're like, that paycheck went real fast. So I was reading these, you know, The Secret. I didn't read The Secret, but these other books. And one of the exercises is called Prometheus Rising by Robert Anton Wilson. He had an exercise, you know, it's about, you know, when you're walking down the street, visualize a quarter on the ground. And I was like, F that, I'm gonna visualize a $100 bill on the ground. And it started working. And that's what that song was about.
Sweet.
Yeah. So here we go. Pick it up, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bio, survival, anxiety, vibraphone lust deep inside of me. I got my bills to pay, I got my dog to feed, I got barred wind for the rotten RV. I go to passion and feed the crocodile, says the Kimmer hasn't had a break in a long while. She works all day, big mask all night, while the daydreamer just wakes it out. I'm gonna find $100 on the ground. I'm gonna find $100 on the ground. I'm gonna find $100 on the. I'm gonna find $100. You say it. I'm gonna find $100 on the. I'm gonna find $100 on the. I'm gonna find $100 on. I'm gonna find. I'm 34, I never had a job. If I don't find work, I'm gonna stop. I think of the song by Eric B. and Rakim and how I missed the road, the city you underpin. All my friends are getting rich or strung out. I've seen both and now I'm swimming in doubt. Why can't the billionaire learn to give? And does the dolphin pay to live? On the ground, I'm gonna find $100. You sing it. I'm gonna find $100 on the ground. I'm gonna find $100 on the ground. I'm gonna find $100 on the ground.